It's pretty unlikely that you'll create an automation funnel with no goal or purpose on your mind. Whatever your goal is, if your contacts have already completed that goal for you, you need to direct them to the next stage of their user lifecycle. That's where FluentCRM's automation goals comes in. Goals can be used for two reasons: to send the audience to the right stage of the funnel, or to avoid automating actions for contacts if they didn't qualify for the next steps in your automation funnel. In our earlier videos, we explained how to set up a trigger and how to use different actions by automating welcome and upsell emails. In this video, you will learn how to use goals. Goals can be optional or essential. An optional goal will check the condition, but will let the contacts move on to the next step of the funnel whether they qualify or not. An essential goal will check the condition and keep the contacts on hold if they didn't qualify for the next stage of the funnel. Let's see them in action. In our previous video, we created a welcome email funnel for new subscribers. Let's say this funnel includes an email sequence to nurture our customers, and then we want to send our first sales email. But wait a minute. We may have users coming from other sources too, and they may have received the same email sequence already. Repeating the same process won't be fruitful here. This user needs to be moved to the right stage. So, how can we track that or lead them to the right funnel stage? Well, you will need an email sequence complete goal. This goal will check if the user has received a specific email sequence or not. First, we'll give a short title and a description. Next, we'll choose the email sequence. You can choose more than one email sequences if you want. Next, select whether the benchmark action is mandatory to run. Since we want to send the contacts to the sales email if they have completed the email sequence, we can keep this marked optional. And that's it. Now, whenever a contact enters this automation funnel, the system will check if they have received this email sequence already. If they have, they'll receive the sales email without having to complete the prior steps. If they haven't, all the actions will continue to run as they should. Let's see another example. This time, let's see the use case for an essential goal. Here's the upsell email automation we've created in our last video. This automation aims to make an upsell. Let's say when that happens, we want to automate a thank you email. Now, the target of the goal is to track and direct the user to the right stage. So, how do you do that? FluentCRM has your back. Simply go to your automation funnel and click on the plus icon. From Goals, select Order received in WooCommerce to track whether the user purchased the product or not. Put the label and description accordingly and select a target product you want to track, whether it's purchased or not. Then take certain actions based on the processing status. Leave it blank to run this action for any product purchased. Let's say our specific product is women's bag for now. This goal will continue the rest of the automation for those who bought this product. Up next, select Purchase Type. Let's go with only for first purchase for the time being. If you select this option, the benchmark will be true if the user makes a first-time purchase. Now select whether the benchmark action is mandatory to run the tasks. Choose Essential Point, and the next actions will run only if the customer buys the handbag. Otherwise, it won't. And there you have it. Now, whenever a contact enters this automation, the system will check if they have already purchased the product. If they have, they'll get the thank you mail. If they haven't, the system will keep them on hold until they make the purchase. That's all for the goals in FluentCRM automation. In the next video, we'll show you how to use conditions in email automation. Till then, stay tuned to WPManageNinja.